Hello, everybody. My name is Murcielago Delgado. We are so sorry. We had camera issues to start the game. Right now, we got 40 seconds left in the first quarter. This is the Trojans and the Wildcats SFL matchup here, girls lacrosse. Two pretty good teams. Trojans, they are 2-0 this year. 1-0. They have not played a league game yet, so this is their first for them. The Wildcats, they're 0-2 and they're 0-1 in league. So this will be their second league matchup today. We got 8 seconds left. 6, 5, 4, 3. And that'll be the end of the first. So sorry, everybody, that we had camera issues, but we are here now. Once again, my name is Murcielago Delgado, and we got Wildcats and Trojans, Varsity Women's Lacrosse. Here on a beautiful and kind of frigid Thursday night. We'll start the second quarter off pretty soon. We got 12-minute quarters for you. Coming to you now. Very excited to kick off the second quarter. Trojans, we've seen it. They're already up 7-0 on the Wildcats. They're playing really good. Trojans up 7-0 on the Wildcats early. We've seen it years in the past. This women's lacrosse team has played really good in the past years, you know. Senior night last year, I called that game. They won like 30-4. Absolute whooping. These Trojans showing it out here today in their second game of the year. Their next game will be on Saturday against St. Francis at 4:45 here at Trojans Arena. The Wildcats, their next game at Roseville tomorrow, 7:15. See if we want to go check those out. Roseville High, the Tigers. Their lacrosse team 1-2 overall. The Trojans, once again, going against St. Francis High School. Their record 1-0. Trojans against Troubadours on Saturday. And here we go. We got second quarter action kicking off right now. We're in the middle of our spring sports season. We got men's volleyball next Monday. That'll be coming to you next Monday right here on TPSM, Trojans Pride Sports Marketing. We got you with all the Oak Ridge Athletics action. Now, you can follow us, too, on Trojan Pride 80 on all social media platforms to see wide varieties of Trojans Athletics. Trojan Pride 80. That's Trojan Pride 80 on all social media platforms for all your Oak Ridge Athletics. And here we go. Face off to start the second. At the 50-yard line. Goals are at the 5. Now you can go back to the end zone. And Trojans win it, and they're off. Number 2, Tori Ross was the one to charge the goal on that one. Gets it away. Now we got behind the goal, number 24, Tanner. Ball's moving from right to left. Now we got it behind the goal again in the end zone. They're just working around, trying to find somewhere they can fit it in. They go from right to left. Ball with Becca Platt, and that scores. Their 8th goal of the night for the Trojans. And the first goal of the second comes 50 seconds in. 8-0 Trojans. as we get back. Nice ball movement from left to right, right to left. And she just snuck it in there. Goal for Plant. And now face off. 11:10 to go. They're getting ready. Whistle goes. Ball's in the air. And it looks like the Wildcats are going to win it. Oh, but they steal it. Trojans steal it. Now they're on the run. Shot missed. Moving the ball around. Ball near the top. Now on the far right side. Keep spinning, keep moving. Ball is number 2, Ross. Tori Ross. Looking for her girl. And, oh, good save by the keeper. Trojans play on with possession. Ball is loose. Now it's with Plant. Now perimeter once again. Trojans trying to find something. They can't. But they're being patient. And once again, acknowledging our spring sports season. Softball, baseball, men's volleyball as well. Our softball team here at Oak Ridge. The 4th best in the nation. One of the most loaded squads in the country. They're undefeated. Baseball, they're as good too. As always. We're excited to expand into those categories as well. .903. Trojans still up 8-0. Ball still with the Trojans. They got a lot of possession here. Haven't let the Wildcats get the ball at all in this second quarter. Whistles. And we got a, goal for the Trojans. That'll make it 9-0. 8:08 to go in the second quarter. Trojans marching down and just taking possession. That's the key to the game so far. Whitney has not had the ball at all in the second and not very much in the first either. Whistle blows. Ball's in the air. Face off is, looks like it'll be won by the Trojans after a scoop up from number 17, Shyla Takuin. Ball moving around the perimeter. We've seen it. Oh, behind the back pass, but out of bounds. 7 minutes to go in the second. Ball still with the Trojans. Oh, yeah, and that's a goal. That'll make it a double-digit lead for the Trojans. 10-0. Shayla Takuin, number 17, with the 10th goal for the Trojans tonight. Face-off is away. And once again, the Trojans win it. They're running down to the other side of the field. Ball shot. No, ball with number 34, Platt, Rebecca Platt. Number 25, Kylie Beckman. Now number 10 with the ball. Gunning, Olivia Gunning. Oh, nice pass inside. Goal! Takinen with the goal from the assist from Gunning. Nice ball movement from the Trojans. And that'll make it 11-0. Whitney still unable to win possession in the second quarter. Have not had the ball in their possession one time. Face off now. Is away, up in the air, and won by the Trojans. Ball moving around the perimeter. 4:30 to go. My clock's a little behind. Trojans taking possession. That's the key to the game. If your opponent doesn't have the ball, they can't win. And Oak Ridge has been taking advantage of these long possessions, turning them into goals. There's a little fake. Down to the inside. Left low post. Behind the goal. Trojans moving quick. There's the back pass. And they recycle. They're just playing a waiting game. Trying to find an open hole. Moving the ball. Spin out. Just being patient. Trojans playing a great game. And a foul. Number 15, Crivello, Elizabeth Crivello, will have the one-on-one opportunity. She takes it, and goal! Crivello with the goal to make it 12-0 Trojans. Once again, if you like what you're seeing here from TPSM, Trojans Pride Sports Marketing, live on YouTube, you can tune in on Monday night. We got our first men's volleyball game. That'll be against Del Oro at 6 o'clock here at Oak Ridge High School in the Trojans Arena. So check us out. Men's varsity volleyball against Del Oro. Monday, 6 o'clock. Tune in. Face off. Carly Ray will face off for the Trojans. Face off is up, and Ray takes it. Getting on the outside, using that speed. Crivello getting outside past the defenders, and now here we go again. Waiting game. Trojans playing patient, playing smart. Love this game from the Trojans right now. Just under 2 minutes to go in the second quarter. Cuts in, and goal, but whistles. We'll take it off the board. Double zero, Maddie Letourneau. We'll take the one-on-one. Whistle goes, and goal! Wow, first varsity goal for Letourneau. Congratulations, Letourneau. First varsity goal for Letourneau. And that'll extend the Trojans' lead to 13 as we wind under a minute to go in the second quarter. Letourneau, a junior this year, also hashtag TPSMR, Trojan Pride Sports Marketing Club President. Shout out to Maddie Letourneau with her first varsity goal of her high school career. Congratulations, Maddie. We got 20 seconds now. 10. Clock's a little behind. It is away, and ball is still rolling on the ground. The Trojans pick it up. They got 2 seconds, 1 second, and that'll be it. That is it. Halftime is upon us. Trojans 13, Wildcats 0. We got a barn burner here, folks. Don't leave us. We got halftime action, and then we got third quarter. Between the Trojans and the Wildcats coming up next. Hello, everybody. Halftime action here. Murcielago Del Dado. We got 5 minutes till halftime is over. A little 5-minute period. I'm going to have Grant Sell jump on second half. So thanks, everybody, for watching. Don't leave us. We got Grant Sell tuning into you. Second half action coming up soon. Thank you, everybody. And go Trojans. Second half action is underway. 4 minutes to go.
What's up, guys? We are here in the second half. And here we go. Pass it. Here she goes. Cradling with it. Surveying. Looking for someone to pass it to. She gets the ball passed back to her. And here they go, giving it to Takanen, searching for something to do with it. She will just pass it. And Oak Ridge with another goal. There is no roster up on Max Preps. That's why I wasn't talking, was because I was looking for it. Here's number 14, cradling it. Makes someone trip. Gives it to the goalie. And the goalie will pass it. Here she goes. Running down the field. Hands it to Takanen. Takanen searching for what to do. Finds her girl. Good defense there by the Wildcats. Not trying to give up any more points than they already have. They're also trying to find their first points of the game. And that is a goal there for the Trojans. So the Trojans right now are continuing to dominate in this game. That's all Trojans. 15-0. What a score. Here we go. We're going to have the face-off. If you're liking what you're seeing here from Trojan Pride Sports Marketing, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and on social media devices at Trojan Pride 80 to stay updated on all the live streams for all the sports when it's going to happen. And Oak Ridge will win the face-off again. Here she goes, cradling down. She finds number 19, who gives it to the goalie. Goalie still surveying of what to do. Oak Ridge comes into this one 1-0. Meanwhile, the Whitney Wildcats 0-2. The Wildcats have lost to Bella Vista 7-3 and Del Oro 17-0. And here she goes, and she will score. Another goal there for the Trojans, just weaving through this Wildcat defense. Oak Ridge coming off a win against Marin Catholic 13-11. That was a close game. Next, the Trojans host St. Francis. Shayla Takinen and Smith on the circle for the face-off. Let's see Whitney put some points up on the board. Still a little bit of time left. They can come back. Anything's possible. Here they go. They're about to do the face-off, and the Trojans will win it again. But Whitney will get the ball. So Whitney might have won. Here she goes, cradling down the field. Possible scoring could happen for the Wildcats. She muffs it, but then she picks it back up. She's cradling around. She hits her teammate, who cradles around. The ref stops the play briefly. And they will start it up again. So here they go, cradling it around. The back side of the field, surveying, looking. Here she goes. She finds her teammate, who's cradling in, but good defense by the Trojans, not letting her in, trying to protect their house. I myself am an ex-lacrosse player. And here she goes, cradling. She finds her teammate. Looking. Taking her time. Hits her teammate. She finds her other teammate. Number 10. Looking. Passes. Oh, over the head. Will still be Whitney ball. Bad pass there by the Wildcats. Whitney here still searching for their first points of the game. And it will be a throw-in for the Wildcats. Make sure to tune in Monday, March 10th for men's volleyball versus Del Oro at 6 o'clock p.m. Pacific time for any of you relatives or family members watching on the East Coast. That would be 9 o'clock your time. That volleyball game is going to be a good one. Oak Ridge is still on top. Whitney, big goose egg on the board. But here she goes. Misses the pass, but tacking in. Cradling around, she hits her girl. She delivers. Finds her teammate, searching around. And here she goes, passing. And Whitney, still good defense. She's tacking in, fighting for the ball. Oak Ridge will pick it up. Number 24 has it. Will cradle. Gives it to 15. 15 to 28. Here's tacking in, passing to 24. 28. Here she goes. Number 2. Tacking in now with the ball. Oak Ridge keeps passing the ball around, looking for an open shot. And that will be the end of the third quarter, 16 to nothing. It is all Trojans here in this one. As we're here, we're going to be entering the final quarter of this game, that has been a one-sided game here at Oak Ridge Field. But Whitney putting up a fight. I mean, this second half, I believe they've only let up 1 goal. Their defense is getting better. I now have the rosters. So in this fourth quarter, it's going to be 12 minutes. Left in this game. Face-off will be coming up. And here we go as face-off will be here. Scooped up by Takanen, cradling it, and she will hit Crivello, who will give it to Rhea. And that is a score by Rebecca Platt, number 34. And Oak Ridge adds yet another score. What a game this has been at Trojan Field. Here on Thursday night primetime. Beckman and Smith. Here's Platt. Past it. Here she goes. And that is too much for Elizabeth Crivello. And it appears to be Whitney ball, and it is. Here she goes. Oh, but Oak Ridge stealing it. Who stole it was Alyssa Brady, looking for another person to get it to. And oh, she loses it, but she gets it back. Brady surveying. Good defense by the Wildcats. There she goes on the pass, but intercepted there. Patty Smith ended up with the ball at the end there for the Wildcats. Turnover there by the Trojans. And here she goes, passing it. They're rushing to get the ball. And the Wildcats will turn it over, so it's Oak Ridge ball again. And Rhea throwing it in to Beckman. Beckman gives it to Ross. But Crivello couldn't quite get there. And now here's Patty Smith throwing it in. Finds Miller. Sabrina Miller cradling up the field. And she finds Smith again. Smith looking, trying to find one of her players. Smith fighting against the defense. Smith passing it, but the goalie, Kaylee Gunning, intercepts it. And now Gunning gives it to Beckman. Beckman cradling down the field, and she passes it, and it's good. Elizabeth Crivello with the score, and the Trojans add another point to their totals. 18-zip right now. Trojans all over the Wildcats here at Trojan Field. under the bright lights. Beckman for the Trojans. And Michelle Borton for Whitney. Let's see if Whitney can at least get rid of that goose egg here. Trying to avoid going 0-3 to start the year. But here she goes, passing it to Crivello. And Crivello misses the pass to Gonsalves, who will not get the pass. But now here's Whitney. And the Wildcats will turn it over. And Paige Gonsalves will pass it in. And she hits Beckman. Sorry, not Beckman. It's Alyssa Brady. And now Brady again with it. Hits Takinen. Takinen will find it. And then Tanner. Now it's back to Brady. Surveying. Brady in trouble against the defense. Brady loses it. Here's Beckman to Gonsalves. Now there's the pass. Brady. Pile. To Williams. Williams. Guarded good by the defender. Oh, she loses it, but she picks it back up. Avoids the costly turnover. Williams gives it to Beckman. Beckman back to Williams. Williams trying to make open space. Williams to Beckman and Caitlin Beckman for the score. I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. It will not be a score. It looked like a score. Here she goes, Beckman. Oh! Nasty shot there. And that will be point number 19 for the Trojans. What a shot by Caitlin Beckman. That was a nasty shot there. I don't know how you defend that as a goalie. Come on, let's see if Whitney can get some points on the board. 2:40 left on the clock. Our clock is a little wrong. Sorry about that, folks. Beckman for the Trojans is on the circle. Will she win the face-off after just scoring? And she will. Beckman passes midfield. We haven't seen a lot of that from Whitney tonight. Here she goes, passing it to Brady. Now here's Beckman, Caitlin Beckman. Gives it. Now it's Williams. Sophia Williams looking. Finds Gonzalez. Now Beckman. Beckman again. Now Pyle to Brady. But here goes Tanner. Back to Williams. To Gonsalves. Back to Williams. Back to Gonsalves, who muffs it. And good defense there by Whitney, getting the ball out of Oak Ridge's sticks. 1 minute on the clock and counting. So this is gonna be one more in the win column for the Trojans, as they're gonna go up to 2-0. And the Wildcats not off to a great start. 0-3. I think they could get back on track and get a win their next game. Beckman looking for one final goal here for the Trojans. She hits Brady. Brady finds Pyle. Now Crivello. 20 seconds. She's just going to cradle it off. And that will be that. Oh no, Crivello trying to make some last minute scores. She gives it to Williams. Sophia Williams will end it here at Oak Ridge Arena, and this game is over. Oak Ridge Field. Thank you all for tuning in this one. In this one-sided affair, as the Whitney Wildcats fall 19-0 to the Trojans. Thank you all for joining us, friends and family. Have a good night and go